there's no good shows today, but Aaron fucking killed them all. Keeping it rolling to another fucking veteran of the 2020 Burbank Comedy Festival. I lost track of how many shows I did with her. Very funny. Always a fucking delight. Everybody give it up for Miss Roxy Cook.
Oh,
Roxy!
hi, guys. Oh my goodness, what's happening? You know, I thought about being a stripper. I did. But when your real name is Roxy Cook, like your stripper name ends up being something like Carol, and like Carol fixes your HR problems, and like Roxy causes them. So some people think I look like Anna Kendrick with like a hint of Napoleon Dynamite. My mom was actually the real Snow White at Disneyland, which my therapist says still doesn't explain my high voice and affinity for dwarfs. I was reading a bedtime story to my nephew who's he's 6 months old, and he literally put his hand over my mouth. You know your voice is annoying when a baby tells you to shut up. Like, that is when you know. I went out with this guy recently, and he was like, "Is that your real voice? Your real voice?" I was like, no, I just, decided to talk like an animated squirrel. Like, how rude. It's hard to be mean with a voice like this. It is. Telemarketers are like, "Can I talk to your parents?" I'm like, no. They abandoned me when I was 25. It was real. The struggle is real, people. I have 3 feral cats that I rescued. Some like to say stolen from freedom. I'm only 2 cats away from crazy, so it's all good. I chased one for 3 hours in somebody else's backyard. It's my community service. I mean, that's why I don't pay my student loans. It's like I'm doing my part. I'm not a cat lady, though. I'm not. I'm an activist. I'm a do-gooder. I'm like the Angelina Jolie of the feline world. That's my one timely joke. I only have one. I wish I had a divorce joke, but those cats, they keep me busy. I'm just so busy. So busy. I'm a hairdresser and I work at Disneyland. So both jobs involve a lot of hugging. So things have been going great right now. Things have just fabulous. I don't usually talk about politics, but at the last press conference, Governor Newsom had a lot of interesting things to say. And, I think we all have the same question. Like, who is doing his hair? Like, he always looks great. Like, I don't understand what he's saying half the time. And I don't know if that's because it's confusing or I just find him extremely attractive. like all my daddy issues are like coming out at once. You're grounded. I'm like, okay, stay at home. No problem. Wear a mask. I'm like, whatever you're into. Well, good. Like, here's the thing. Hair is the only political issue I'm like qualified to talk about. So don't worry. I have been taking care of I have 2 nephews. My 4-year-old nephew during the pandemic, and I've lost all control. I have, like, staying up late, watching too much TV, eating all the sugar, and that's just how I'm coping. Like, he literally, like, today tried to, like, run away, eat a worm, set my hair on fire. It's like my sister gave me this, like, little boy to take care of, and I'm, like, giving her back a future cast member of Tiger King. I did discover a great new dating site though. It's called Zoom Preschool. I have learned so much about Zach's dad, who happens to look just like Governor Newsom. Like, I would like to flatten the curve with him. That's what I'm. Too much. I'm sorry, too much. Okay. I turned 30 during quarantine. Yeah, because if turning 30 wasn't sad enough, I got to do it all by myself. I have not been in a relationship in the last like 30 years. So you know what? Let's make it 31 because I don't have high hopes for this one. I don't. I've been doing a lot of like running away from the shame of my 20s, and I see these like couples walking, and I immediately resent them. But I've seen that the women are wearing their mask correctly, but the men have it like pulled down around their chin. What is that? Like, is that so they can like mansplain better? Which is ironic because normally when I hear mansplaining, it already sounds like wah 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 wah. Like, women were like, whatever, we're used to restriction. It's like a bra for our mouth. Like, we got this. I'm out of time. That was a lot of fun. Thank you.
Roxy Cook, everyone, give it up for her one more.
Yeah.
Roxy, I don't want you to feel any kind of embarrassment about your voice. This isn't my real voice either.